Hello, good evening. Welcome to another stream. Back in Europe, up the northernmost airport in the world for commercial flights in the Airbus A320NEO. The first time on stream. We are flying with Scandinavian, of course, and we're going to be going down to Tromso, which is in the north of Norway. This is not real time or lifetime. It gets very dark here, so it's just before 2 PM here in Svalbard. Set it to 2. GSX is not working up here, so we're just gonna get straight up and out of here once we program the aircraft. Let me just get the banner up. There we go. And let's jump in the aircraft and get it set up. So we'll go to the overhead. Batteries 1 and 2. External power can come on. Interesting. Strobes can go to auto. Nav and logo on. Ground control on. Outline the ideas here. Side, right side, center. And then just put the seatbelt signs on. We'll go to the electronic flight bag over here. Import the data from SimBrief. Perfect. It's going to be a 09 departure via the MP1 Alpha. We're operating the Scandinavian 78 Tango service today. It's -6 here in Svalbard and -1 in Tromso, so we may need some anti-ice along the flight. Let's go ahead and get the fuel in. We're taking 5,800 kilograms. And the passengers, 141 passengers. What does in real? What boat does in real time? It's going to take about 12 minutes or so. Begin boarding. And we may as well just... We've already done the fuel, it's fine. Okay. Go. VATSIM, AOC menu. Yep. Actually relatively empty for this flight, to be honest with you. This is a very out of the way area. All the way up north. Perfect. Get the winds. Go here. Departing runway 10, I guess. That is true. And if we take a look at the route, one leg is better than no leg, yeah. We're looking for the ILS 36 in Tromso. Golem 7 or 4 Lima, sorry. And if we have a look at Navigram. So here, approach. We'll take it via Umseg, if that. Yep, there we go, Umseg. Nice, Rebel is an option. Oh yeah, Rebel. No transition. Perfect. We're going all the way up to 33,000 feet. No ATC up here, of course. It is nice and quiet. Not a person around. Aviation crew, welcome to the stream. And we are indeed in the A320NEO. Alright, we've got about 7 minutes or so left of boarding. Again, GSX is not working up here, unfortunately. How did your stream go, aviation crew? Nope, my 737's working fine. Make sure you have it updated to the latest version. Wow, nice. That's good. Are the throttles not responding at all? Or... Yep, I'm on Volanta. let's have a look at how long we have. 4 minutes left to board here. Put constraint mode on each side. Throttle does not respond when I go into reverse thrust. Basically, can't get into reverse thrust. Okay. I had this issue. I think I had to set a button to toggle reverse thrust or hold reverse thrust. Hold on, I'll check for you. Put that on that screen. So I had to set a button to hold reverse thrust. So every time I went into reverse thrust, it would hold there and not have to toggle it and so on. But yeah, that's how I did it. Sure, where are you? You can't get out of reverse thrust? Interesting. Right, 2.5 minutes till we're fully boarded here. Alright, I'll take a look. Oh yeah, I see you. You're going over to somewhere in Jamaica, I think. Ah, you're going to Montego Bay. Interesting. Enjoy your flight. If you want to install a PM, no, you don't have to pay for it again. One and a half minutes.
Boarding completed.
There we go, boarding is completed. Gotta put the APU on. That wasn't 1.5 minutes, but okay. Listen to these sounds. There we go. I appreciate it. Thank you. Your streams are great as well. I'm relatively new channel as well, so. Alrighty. APU's on, we'll put the APU bleed on. Where fuel tanks can come on. Internal power. Return off. Our zero fuel weight 57.2 and our ZF CG is 33. Oh yeah. Well. Oh, that one worked. We're gonna do a flaps 1 departure. And if we go over here, do a down 0.3 for the trim value. We'll do a toga 129, 130, 134. There we go. Right. We don't need a pushback, we can just turn here. So we'll start engine number 2. Whoops. Wrong one. There we go. That one, and we will go with, there we go, that's available. We'll go with engine number 1. The sounds in the FlyByWire are great. And well, wait, there we go, that's available. Go engine start switch back to ignition. Put the weather radar on for flaps 1. And we'll go down 0.3 on this one. Flight controls, there it is. Down point 3. Over here. Up. Neutral. Down. Neutral. Left. Neutral. Right. Neutral. Neutral. Left. Neutral. Flight controls are checked. Flaps are set at 1. Go ahead and get our tax light on.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
We will get out of here. Ah, thank you. I got that in the test flight that I did earlier. Right, parking brake off. Don't worry about these guys, these are just models. And we're gonna backtrack 09 via Alpha. Svalbard traffic, Scandinavian 78 Tango. We're backtracking runway 09 via Alpha. Svalbard. I have 6 watching, you have 1. Thanks to everyone watching, I appreciate it. Alright. Landing lights. Can go on. Oh, APU lead, and APU can go off. Strobe lights, wing lights. Tax lights off to take off. And then we'll go traffic to TAR. Up to hill. If there was one thing I wanted for this aircraft, it's an interior, so we can have a look. Well. Interesting terrain. I love the wing flex on this aircraft. They've modeled it well. Nope, go right ahead. Feel free to do the flight. Hey, we're gonna turn around. And Svalbard traffic, Scandinavian 78 Tango, taking off runway 09 via the Ampes 1 Alpha departure. Svalbard. Photoshop is what I use. Alrighty. Throttle's up to 50%. N1 working down here. Wait for both to stabilize. Forward pressure on the side stick. We're gonna start the clock and toga. And toga SRS auto thrusting. 80 knots. Release forward pressure. View on. Rotate. Positive rate. It's going up. About traffic, Scandinavian 78 Tango, clear runway 09, passing through 1,200 feet. Svalbard. Gonna go. Cross climb, auto thrust. Yeah, it's a freeware airport. It's quite bumpy. It's not the best, but it does the job. And that's the town. Make sure we stay on course. Yep. Freeware scenery from FlyByWire. Link is in the description. If you want to check that out. This airport doesn't have the best photogrammetry because, well, it's in the middle of nowhere basically. Main standard pressure. When we turn off, those lights, wing lights go off. Believe it or not, it's just past 2 PM in the simulator right now. But I've set the time to, and the sun has gone down. We're getting to the end of sunlight here for the year, so next year we should do a collab in VATSIM, potentially. Could be a good idea. Yep. There's 10,000, we're gonna go autopilot 1. Landing lights can go off, seatbelt signs. Ah, my banner has stopped working. Interesting. Let me get that set back up. ENSB, ENTC, and we are doing the Scandinavian 78 Tango. We could do the same flight or something. Like fly, how long? If you use VATSIM, that is. Okay, we'll disarm the ground suppose. And adjourn the views. I wish there was better scenery for over here. Doesn't look that great. But... oh well. Hopefully it's better back in Tromso. Alright, we'll enjoy what's left of the sunlight here as it continues to go down below the horizon. thanks for this sub so far, guys. The likes and the subs are meaning a lot. So, if you have any questions or want to chat, feel free to put them in the chat, and I'll answer them, or we'll just talk. What? What happened? Oh no. That's not good. That's a rare occasion for me, at least. Oh yeah, that's... Are you going to start again, or are you continuing? Hi Luca, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good evening. In Georgia? Yeah, fair enough. It's always annoying when flight sim crashes. PM. Damn. You're going to learn the FMC by FlyByWire. Yep, nearly 7 PM for me.
Just reach your cruising altitude before the flight. As it begins to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin and galley doors shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating to the front galley where flight deck doors located. Thank you.
How is it 9 PM? That's just how time works, I guess. Alright. Philip, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Good night. Good evening, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Let's turn the displays up a little. There we go. Right. That's interesting. Why isn't it showing that then? Yeah, the sunset's nice. Do this. 401 miles away from the airport. For some reason we're not getting our top descent right now. Which is interesting. Alright. See you later. Not entirely sure why we're getting... Oh, not getting the top descent, sorry. Yeah. Interesting. I guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way and a little bit. We're out. Crew. Yes. Fill up for Thursday, yep. Yep, we'll do Rovaniemi to Helsinki, and then probably the return, or somewhere else. let's see if we can get our top of descent back then. So we'll try and insert the arrival. It's gonna be the ILS 36. Yeah, Ripley. And if we go, no. Interesting. What if we try by like oh, okay. ILS 36. Over here. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't want to give us one. Over this one. Oh, okay. Alright, that's fine. We'll do it ourselves. Fine. This will be the first time I'm landing on 3.6. I usually do 1.8. Alright, we'll do this manually then. Oops. We want to reach 5,000 feet. 88 miles before the target. Oh, 88 miles before the target, so the target is a 2-2. Alrighty, let's enjoy the rest of the sunlight. We'll go and outside. Let's create a ring so we know where we want to start our descent. So it's a 2-2. And we want a radius of 88 miles. Now if we go out on the flight plan, there it is. What we'll do is we'll give ourselves 100 miles, and then that's when we'll start our descent. Perfect. Since our top descent marker doesn't want to work on this flight, fortunately. That's just a way of improvising how to do it. And we did that by going down here into the electronic flyby, going to the calculator. We're at 33,000 feet for our cruise and we want to reach 5,000 feet. So about 88 miles is when we want to start our descent before the 5,000 feet waypoint. Robbie Please, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. You're doing Madrid to Madeira. That's a good flight. Are you gonna do the RMP approach into 05 for Madeira? I think it's 05 anyway. You're taking off, nice. Madeira is always a good one. We should go there eventually as well, actually. Yep, hope you don't crash. It's always a good hope to have. How are the winds in Madeira today? Three, 4, 0, 8, and 9 knots. Other winds in Madeira, so good luck on that. It is a hard place to land, yeah. It is indeed. It's one of the hardest in Europe. Thanks for the subscribers again, guys. Appreciate it. Alright, let's start to prepare for the descent, which is about 100 miles away. So I'll get the weather. And we'll go down here, performance page, here. The winds are variable at 2 knots, so we'll just do 360 at 2. And it's -2 degrees outside. If we have any clouds, we may need some anti-ice, which is likely. QNH1017. Whoops, wrong one. You don't know what livery? Let me see. Madrid to Madeira. Iberia, maybe? Iberia, yeah. I guess. What aircraft are you in? Let's take a look at Navigraph for the minimums. Minimum's 385 for a Type C aircraft. 385. We are going down to 5,000 feet. We're going to use auto brake in medium. Airbus A310. Interesting. I don't know what livery then. Maybe the Azores livery. Azores Airlines livery on the A310. Yesterday you landed at Lisbon. Nice. I love Lisbon. It's a great airport to land at. Just did a long call into there last Friday. Yes, I will be trying the Airbus A320NEO indeed. Yep. Today you landed at Gatwick already? Nice. How did that go? PMDG EFB is coming around the 30th of October, so the end of this month, which is exciting. I will be in the 737 a lot from then, for a bit. Most likely, anyway. We'll definitely keep switching it up though. You had engine over normal speed and you crashed? Oh no, it's not good. Right, we got about 60 miles until top of descent. Tomorrow we're back in the Phoenix in Italy. We're doing some ops from Milan, Linate, but we'll be, well, that's the plan for right now anyway. If you land at Madeira, then today's job is done. Yeah. It's a lot of flying. Today's stream is only one sector, unfortunately. Tomorrow we're back with 2. Trying to decide what wing for you to go for. Stick with this one for a bit. It's taking long to load, yeah. One of the hardest, yeah, definitely. Right, let's keep an eye out on this to make sure we don't miss our top descent. Still got a while. We've been in the air for 53 minutes so far. Probably another half an hour to go. We will do the recording of the landing, of course, at the end of the stream. I think there is mainland Norway front of us. Right, there's our top of descent marker. So, once we reach that ring, we're gonna start going down to 5,000. We might actually have some ATC on arrival into Tromso. Maybe not actually. And here it is, 5 miles out. Right, there we go. Start our descent. Down to 5,000. We're also going to put our fixed wings in for the airport later on. So it's going to be a new fixed wing. Echo, November, Tango, Charlie. And it's 3-6. We're going to do a 4-mile ring. I'm going to do another one for a 10-mile ring. 3-6 and a 10-mile. So if we go here, yeah. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Okay, let's sort this out then. Rebly. Okay, let's take it via Omseg. That's a 3-6. 1 for Lima. Omseg. Insert. And we'll go here. No, it wants. Omseg's on the opposite side that it doesn't want. So we'll take it via Rebly and we'll just sort it out. So it's Osrad. We have a look at our chart. Rebly to Vaman down to A22. Rebly, Vaman, A22. So, not sure what's happened here. If we interesting. What we'll do is we'll wait till we get closer and then we'll put it in there. No, it's not lifetime. I can change it to lifetime if you want. Oh, there we go, but now that's broken. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll wait until we get there to fix that one. We are above profile. Put speed brakes out to help with that. If we did lifetime, it'd just be pitch black. It goes dark here real early, so they're losing sunlight. Well, we'll go like that, I guess. We're gonna have a replay with it dark anyway, so we'll just keep it as we'd had it. Probably a bit further. There we go. Look here. One before 11,000 or above. What we want. Let's check. How do you do this? Maybe it doesn't work in this. Okay, well we'll just make sure we're there. Yeah, change it to Lisbon. Nice. Are you going from Lisbon or to Lisbon? Is there any speed restriction there? Nope, no speed restrictions. Until Rebley. Rebley once. Ah, that's how, okay. 220. Yep. Plus 11,000. Perfect. You're going to Madeira from Lisbon. Nice. Alright, we're gonna lower the rate of descent here. Don't need to be going so quick. No. We also want to bring the speed back because we're coming towards 10,000. We got speed 240 knots. 11 likes. Thanks guys, I appreciate it. Lisbon to Madeira, nice. EasyJet operates that one. Air Portugal. Azores Airlines. But if you're doing it in the A310, that's Azores or Air Portugal. The next restriction is also above 5,000. Okay. I got speed brake, can go back in. You're using Air Portugal livery, nice. The retro one or the modern one, the most recent one? Both are nice. Okay, it's -2 here. There's no precipitation, so we're okay without anti-ice for now. You can suggest one. It's not confirmed yet. Modern? Okay. Nice. But yeah, you can suggest a flight. I've not decided fully yet what I want to do tomorrow. Alright, let's continue down. 1,000 a minute. So was it 1 point? Gatwick, 6 seconds. That's quite a long one, isn't it? Maybe we could do that on Friday. Talent Antalya. The A320NEO. Interesting. Right, running lights can go back on, seatbelt signs can go back on. We are coming back through 10,000 if you use Turkish Airlines. Yep. Awesome. I was thinking some Zakin thoughts. I was thinking of doing some Italian ops tomorrow. Out of Milan. You went to Zakynthos IRL 2 months ago. Nice. How was it? Was it nice? The approach. You're from Estonia. It would be nice to see. Okay, I think. I'll see what flights I can do into Tallinn. Too hot? Yeah, I can imagine. Right, let's go back to normal. QNH is 1017. Yep. Approaching Antalya is fun. Okay, we can lower that to 700. 600 to avoid these here. I'll get the landing rate monitor up. Alright. Turn up the sounds. We'll just put the rest of the lights on now. And wait turn off the taxi lights and nose lights. I think an aircraft just departed, yeah. There it is. You've been there 2 times. Wow, that's nice. You're going to use a Qantas livery. You don't have airport trip? No. Fair enough. We're going to do some Australian ops at some point as well. Next week, or something. Alright, this ring is when we want the flaps 1 out once we come back around. We want at least flaps 1 out now. We have a speed restriction of 220 knots. Coming up, go for that one. I'll start the recording from here for the replay. Let's not crash, that'd be great. Gonna come back through all these mountains here. Or the, yeah, mountains, I guess. I got down a bit too early here, but we're okay. We'll just remain here for now. Yep, perfect time. Yeah, that is true, but then coming in too high. But then again, we do have all these mountains to avoid, which is fine, it should take us around. There's the airport. Oh yeah, we should be fine actually, we're gonna go around there. Oh, let's get the landing system buttons on. Yes, you do. But not fully. Usually 1 or 2 on takeoff, depending on what your weight is and what the weather is and stuff like that. Tromso traffic, Scandinavian 78 Tango, we're on a 16-mile fan off runway 36, Tromso. Right, that's other traffic notified. Let's go ahead and do flaps 1. There we go. Yep, we're fine. When do you reduce flaps when you're landing? You mean put them out? So when you're coming through different speeds, so for example I just got to 210 knots. So I put flaps 1 out. Once I get to about 12 miles we're going to reduce to 180 knots and we'll do flaps 2. Your airspeed when approaching depends on the weight of the aircraft.
2,500. 2,500.
Right. We're at 12 miles, so we're going to go speed 180. Flaps 2. Interesting. Flaps 2. There we go. And glide slopes alive. Percent. Yes, flap 1, then 2, then 3, and then 4 if you're doing a flap full landing. Right, we're gonna go down here, gonna activate the approach phase so we can get managed speed. Once we get to about 8 miles, we're gonna go to 160 knots. Gonna go flaps 3 and the landing gear down. Please butter, I will try. 8 miles, speed of 160 knots. Flaps 3. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the and landing gear down. Tromso traffic, Scandinavian 78 Tango, we're on a 7-mile fan off runway 36. Yes, flap 1 and 2 and then 3. And then 4, which is land hard. I'll try not to. Once we get to 5 miles, we're going to go to manage speed. And then we'll be fully configured with flaps 4.
2,500.
Checked. Scenery is great. Five miles managed speed. 3160 knots, we're going to go flaps 4. And we're fully configured.
2,000.
2000. Okay, landing checklist. Gear is down, 3 greens, flaps are full, and indicated green light. Landing no blue on ECAM. Tromso's, yeah, quite hard to land. Landing lights are on. The runway is clear to land. So let's do this. Replay is being recorded. Perfect. Right guys, enjoy the ride. My airplane. Auto throttle remains on. It's an Airbus A320NEO. Tromso traffic, Scandinavian 78 Tango Shell, final runway 36, Tromso.
1,000.
1,000 feet, we are stable. Let's watch our rate of descent. Look a little high, but same way now.
Five 100 above.
Myself.
400. Minimum
Continue.
300.
Yeah, it's putting us too high here. I'm just gonna
200.
calculate myself.
100.
50 over the numbers.
50.
Perfect.
40. 30.
30
20.
throttles.
10. 5.
Down. Oh, stutters. Reverses, green, diesel. 60 knots, reverses stowed. Welcome down to Tromso. I continue rolling, manual braking. Okay, left. If only we didn't have the stutters. Right, the flight director off. CPU. That's just an external application that gives sounds to the aircraft. Total flight time was, can't see, 1 hour and 25 minutes. Yep, it's rattly this one. Only turn off taxi lights. And guys. And debut. Welcome down to Tromso. GSX. We are going to gate 17. We got 17. No. Yep, actually, we're not going to do GSX, we're just going to get straight to the replay. So let's disconnect from VATSIM. And the flight on board. Remove that. And we'll get straight into the replay.
40. 500. 300.
Yep, that was perfectly fine. If only we didn't have the stutters there. Okay, let's watch one from the inside.
The doors verified.
Hey guys, I appreciate all the subs and the likes today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the replays. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.
One thousand. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5,